To our scholarship donors seated over here to my right, $250,000. We really, really appreciate your generosity and your support for our students. Could we give all of our donors a round of applause in advance, please? Thank you. To parents and family members here this evening, thank you for all you've done to help guide and support your students through these years leading to this point. And to the class of 2023, congratulations. You certainly have not had an easy road to get to this point, but you've stayed the course and you should be really proud of your work. The first scholarships that we'll present this evening are the Academic Excellence Scholarships. These are awarded to high school seniors that have earned the highest grade point averages in their respective high schools. This year, O'Connell Falls High School has 2 recipients. Our first recipient has earned a GPA of 3.984 and is ranked first in her class. During her years at OFHS, she's challenged herself by taking rigorous coursework, including several dual credit college courses in the areas of English, math, and science. It's my pleasure to congratulate Tess Maggio on her selection for the Academic Excellence Scholarship. Our second recipient has earned a GPA of 3.979 and is ranked second in her class. During her years at high school, she's challenged herself by taking, again, rigorous coursework, several advanced placement or college credit courses in the areas of English, math, science, and social studies. It's my pleasure to congratulate Emily Reby on her selection for the Academic Excellence. The next scholarships that we'll present are the Technical Excellence Scholarships. These are awarded to high school seniors who have demonstrated the highest proficiency in career and technical education subjects. Criteria involve both academic and co-curricular involvement in these areas. Our first recipient has taken multiple courses in agriculture and tech ed, but was focused primarily on business courses, including multiple dual credit courses through NWTC. It's my pleasure to recognize Ryan Kamenicki on his selection for the Technical Excellence Scholarship. And our second recipient has taken multiple courses in agriculture and business, but has focused primarily on tech ed courses. And again, with multiple dual credit college courses offered through NWTC, it's my pleasure to congratulate Jordan Kemke on his selection. Each year, the Herb Cole Excellence Scholarship Program recognizes the top high school students in Wisconsin based on their demonstrated record of leadership, citizenship, school and community involvement, and academic achievement. It is one of the most prestigious scholarships awarded in the state, and only 100 are awarded each year. This year, our high school had 2 students make it to the final round of the selection process, which is really a significant accomplishment. And so I'd like them to stand for a round of applause, if they could, please. If we could congratulate Braden Vandermoss and Helen Marquardt. Next, we're pleased to recognize our school's Cole Excellence Scholarship winner. This individual has earned a GPA of 3.87 and is ranked in the top 10% of her class. She's a 3-sport athlete, including academic All-State and team MVP golfer. The student is also a highly accomplished musician and performs in the arts, has been the lead in the school musical, participated in multiple honors choirs, and most recently received an exemplary performance award at the state solo and ensemble competition. She's a leader in her class, 9th grade mentor, and a student representative to the board in the past. At this time, I'd ask her to please come up for a photo with the plaque that will contain her name and be proudly displayed in school. Congratulations to Kate Pitleski. Our next presenter will be Ms. Andrea Maxwell.
My name is Andrea Maxwell, and I'm with the Mashikani Players Theater in Oconto, and each spring we award a scholarship to a student who is going on for higher education and has been involved in the arts. For this year's recipient, the arts, and specifically theater, have been truly transformational. There was a sentence in the letter of recommendation that said, "I knew I never had to worry when Emily was backstage." And when we read that, we knew we had a winner. So Emily Reeby, I'd like to award you the Robert Dickinson Memorial Scholarship. And I forgot to introduce Mr. Leonard Burns, who will be up next.
Congratulations and best wishes to all the honored students this evening, as well as their parents, grandparents, family, and friends. I'm presenting a scholarship that is also not listed on there. The Oconto Falls Lions and Lioness would like to thank the community for supporting our many money-raising projects. The proceeds of these projects are returned to the community in many different ways, and one of these ways is presenting a scholarship, and this year's recipient is Carter Hill. Who just happens to be a neighbor of mine. I was just talking to Mr. Moore and back, and I just checked the plaque. Oconto Falls has received the Herb Cole scholarships since 1990. And I don't think there's another high school in the state of Wisconsin that has probably received more Herb Cole recipients than Oconto Falls High School. The next scholarship I have is the K.M. Burns Memorial Scholarship. It's awarded to an individual who will someday be working with children. Many of the older individuals present this evening and who attended Washington Middle School in the 1970s and 1980s, you might remember her, for she was the noon hour supervisor for many years. This year, the recipient of the KM Memorial Scholarship is Sage Burnt. And the next presenter is Allie McDonald.
I am Allie McDonald, And on behalf of the O'Connell Falls Snow Jokers Snowmobile Club, I'm pleased to present a $500 scholarship to Logan Kramer. Congratulations and best wishes as you further your education at NWTC. And also on behalf of the O'Connell Falls Sportsman's Club, I'm pleased to present a $500 scholarship to Grant Bushy. Congratulations and best wishes in your future. Our next presenters are Val Nichols and Carla Nielsen.
For the 123rd time this week, I would like to congratulate the class of 2023 on your accomplishments. I like to think I had a little part in that as your 7th grade science and social studies teacher. So good evening. I am here to represent the certified staff of the O'Connell Falls United Association, which is the union representing teachers, school psychologists, and school nurses. As president of the union, I am honored to present the OFUA Certified Staff Scholarship this evening. The executive team from our association is proud to give back to our district by helping 2 graduating seniors who have chosen to pursue a career in education. After reviewing the local scholarship applications, our first selection is a student who is currently accepted at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater and will major in special education. This student also plans on becoming fluent in sign language, further showing the confidence this student has in providing as many opportunities for students as possible. Our recipient is the daughter of a teacher at the O'Connell Falls High School and member of the O'Connell Falls United Association. I am both pleased and honored to present the 2023 OFUA Certified Staff Scholarship to Elsie Desterhaft, daughter of Chris and Shelley Desterhaft. Thank you.
My name is Carla Nielsen, and I'm here to represent the support staff from the O'Connell Falls United Association, which is the union representing hourly employees working at the O'Connell Falls School District. As the vice president of the union, I'm honored to present the OFUA Support Staff Scholarship. After reviewing the local scholarship applications, our selection is a student who is currently accepted at NWTC and also plans to attend UW Green Bay. This student will major in elementary education because they like working with kids and helping them learn every day. Our recipient is the daughter of a special education paraprofessional at O'Connell Falls High School. I am both pleased and honored to present the 2023 OFUA Support Staff Scholarship to Gina Sconzert, daughter of Elizabeth and Tom Sconzert. On behalf of Kim Davis, I'm honored to present the Dave Polashik Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was started by Dave's wife, Kim Davis, to honor the 22 years he dedicated to the O'Connell Falls School District as our superintendent. Dave believed in any and all kinds of education for each individual, whether it be a four-year university or further education in the trades. He was committed to providing all kinds of opportunities for the students of Oconto Falls District, from college-level classes to hands-on opportunities with the Tech Ed department. After reviewing the local scholarship applications, Kim has chosen a student who is currently accepted at the University of Wisconsin-Platteville for mechanical engineering. The student would like to eventually work for Polaris. This year's recipient of the $1,500 scholarship is Grant Bushy. Thank you. The next presenter will be Mr. Mike Malczewski.
Hello, I'm Mike Michalski, one of the school counselors here, and I have the honor of presenting the Robert Vandy Memorial Scholarship. This was kind of a last-minute scratch, so I wish I had more to say about this, but we have two students receiving this award tonight, two very deserving, outstanding students, and more importantly, outstanding people. First, Fernanda Gonzalez. And Connor Van Driel. Next up will be Diane and Jenny from Stevenson National Bank.
For over 148 years, the Stevenson National Bank and Trust has committed to continually enhancing the economic vitality and social welfare of our communities. We accomplish this through scholarships, staff volunteerism, and sociable and charitable donations. I'd like to elaborate on those three aspects. Scholarships. Annually, SNBT awards over $15,000 in scholarships to area students. Volunteerism. This year, our employees pledged over 5,000 hours of community service to local organizations. And donations. In 2022, the bank contributed nearly $200,000 of charitable contributions spread out over almost 200 organizations locally.
The bank's long-standing tradition of volunteerism began with the emphasis and dedication to community service by Mr. Louis Stoudemire and his family. He was our bank's president for over 25 years. Throughout his lifetime, he emphasized the value of higher education because scholarships were not available while he was studying for his law degree. On behalf of the Board of Directors, officers, and staff at the Stevenson National Bank and Trust, we would like to continue Mr. Stoudemire's legacy of philanthropy and higher education by presenting this $1,000 scholarship in his memory to Molly Haynes.
Congratulations and best wishes to all the seniors. The next presenter will be Cody Nielsen.
Good evening. My name is Cody Nielsen, the head wrestling coach here at Oconto Falls High School. On behalf of the Oconto Falls Abrams Youth Wrestling Club, it is my pleasure to present this year's scholarship to 3 members of the Oconto Falls Wrestling Program. This year's award winners have been a major part of the wrestling success here at Oconto Falls High School, both on and off the mat. These wrestlers and managers and their families have selflessly volunteered endless amounts of hours to our program throughout their O'Connell Falls wrestling career. All 3 of these students have been part of the O'Connell Falls High School wrestling team for the last 4 years. They were part of a back-to-back-to-back regional championship run that concluded at the 2022 team sectional finals. On behalf of the O'Connell Falls High School wrestling team and our entire wrestling program, it is my honor to award this year's O'Connell Falls Abrams Youth Wrestling Scholarships to Luke Trepanier, Mitchell Calise, and Elsie Destereff. The next presenter will be Suzanne Verhagen.
Good evening, everyone. I'm presenting the Spruce School Scholarship. Spruce School was a 2-room schoolhouse that was open for over 100 years. Through Harvest Fest, cakewalks, and golf outings, we were able to offer this scholarship for almost 20 years. This year's recipient was in 1st grade when the school closed and is a 5th-generation attendee of Spruce School. I am proud to present the final Spruce School Scholarship to my niece, Tess Maggio. Next, we have Doug Hobian.
The River Island Junior Golf Scholarship is a scholarship that started last year. 4 years ago, I had a vision to bring a youth golf program back to the area. It started with 36 kids, and it's now over 100 kids each year. The scholarship is aimed to help kids better the lives of kids and their families through the game of golf. This scholarship goes out to a person that's on a high school golf team and demonstrates the values and life lessons learned in my program through their actions on and off the golf course. Each lesson starts out with a life lesson, and then we end up working on our golf games. Each year, I ask the nominees this question: what lessons has golf taught you on and off the golf course, and how do you use them in everyday life situations? This nominee's response was, both life and golf are games of recovery. The next shot is what matters. The next decision is what matters. It doesn't matter the bumps in the road or the penalties you run into. It's how you get out of it. It's how you make better decisions moving forward. That's pretty much the perfect answer. So, without further ado, I'm honored to award the River Island Junior Golf Program Scholarship to none other than one of the original 36, Kate Piletsky. Next up is Miss Amy Thiel.
Congratulations to the class of 2023. The Lester and Rosemary Corbel Memorial Scholarship was established in 2012 to recognize the tremendous dedication and commitment required to be successful in the field of business education. As former teachers of the Business Education Department at Oconto Falls High School for over 30 years, Lester and Rosemary dedicated their lives to their students, setting an astonishing standard of excellence for students involved in the Business Education Program and FBLA. This year's scholarship recipient has been a dedicated business student, FBLA member, and FBLA officer throughout her high school career. She is also a very responsible student that has developed excellent leadership skills. Her ability to help others, lead members, and manage projects both in school and in our community makes her an outstanding recipient for this scholarship. In conjunction with the OFHS Business Education Department, it is my pleasure to award the Lester and Rosemary Corbel Scholarship to Hannah Kricherik. The Lutz Family Scholarships were established to assist and encourage a deserving group of students from Oconto Falls High School who graduate with their desire to pursue a degree in the field of education. As lifelong learners, their family continues to believe in the pursuit of knowledge and the journey to achieve excellence in education. This year, on behalf of the Lutz family, I am very proud to present the 2023 Lutz Family Scholarships to Gina Skonzert and Dawson Shabalski. Our next presenter is Mr. Mike Mochelski.
I will be presenting the Falls Fan Gear School Store Scholarship, a new one this year, on behalf of Mrs. Tate, our business teacher, and her retail merchandising class. The winner of this award helped kick off the very first year of this class, took on an extra design work, and helped with a number of very large orders to make the school store a success. Congratulations, Alexander Knotts. Next up is Bev Umentum.
Good evening. Congratulations to the class of 2023 and all of the scholarship recipients tonight. I am Bev Umentum, and this is Donna Bubals. We represent the Oconto Falls American Legion Auxiliary Post Unit 302, The American Legion Auxiliary presents scholarships to the students that have met the qualifications of patriotism, community service, and academic achievement, as stated in the scholarship application. The following two students have been chosen by the committee of the Legion and the auxiliary members. It is my pleasure to present two scholarships to your classmates. Would Sage Borant and Grant Bushy please come forward? Yeah, you can walk over and, yeah. And Grant, please stay here when you're done. Come. You can come forward. Stay there. It is also my pleasure to present Grant with another scholarship. This scholarship is awarded by the American Legion Auxiliary Department of Wisconsin. Students from all around the state of Wisconsin must apply for this scholarship individually and fill out an extensive application. To my knowledge, Grant is the first student at O'Connell Falls High School to receive the scholarship from the State American Legion Auxiliary. At this time, I'm proud to present Grant with this American Legion Auxiliary Merit and Memorial Scholarship Award in the amount of $1,000. Our next presenter is Rick Crumry.
Congratulations to the class of 2023 and all the scholarship recipients tonight. My name is Rick Crumry. I'm commander at American Legion Post 302, joined by Mike Krause, vice commander, Post 302. We're here tonight to represent the O'Connell Falls American Legion Post 302. We present scholarships to students that have met the qualifications of patriotism, community service, and academic achievement as stated in the scholarship application. The following 2 students have been chosen by a committee of Legion and auxiliary members. It is my pleasure to present scholarships to 2 of your classmates, Braden Vandermoss and Carter Hill. You can both do. And Brain Vandermoss also received a scholarship from Michigan Post 523. The next presenter is Bob Maloney.
Good evening and congratulations to the class of 2023 and their families. On behalf of the O'Connell Falls Area Veterans Monument, we started the monument 4 or 5 years ago with the goal of having 250 veterans on the wall. We now are approaching 600 veterans on the wall. Thank you. Thank you. To qualify for this scholarship, you needed to be a good student and have a veteran family member on our monument. We're proud to award the O'Connell Falls Area Veterans Monument Scholarship this year in the amount of $2,500 to Helen Marquardt. Again, congratulations to the class of 2023. The next presenter will be Lauren Seidel and Abigail Jaden.
to stay out there. Okay, cool. Hi, everyone. I am Abigail Jaden, and I am the choir director here at O'Connell Falls High School. One of the wonderful things that the music department gets to do is give scholarships to students who write scholarship essays. For the choir one, they talk about their time in choir, and I had the pleasure of choosing 2 recipients this year. The first recipient is someone who has gone above and beyond, not only bettering herself as a musician, but bettering the lives of others as a leader in our choirs. Our second recipient is also constantly bettering herself as a musician and a leader in our choirs. However, she is also, how do I describe it? She has helped me transition into this new position and also the rest of her choir as well. And I am very, very grateful, and their scholarship essays really reflected how important it is to stay together as a family in the music world. So I would like to congratulate Kate Petletsky and Ireland Payette.
The second recipient of the O'Connell Falls Music Department Scholarship and recipient of the Tom Goodell and Jim Rump's Memorial Scholarship goes to one of the most dedicated students in band. She spends endless hours practicing, listening to music, preparing for auditions, taking advantage of every musical opportunity that she can, participating in both of her events at State Salon Ensemble this weekend and doing a phenomenal job. I can count on her in everything that we do. She has taken the highest leadership position in band this year as the drum major, and I'm very excited for her to continue into music education and clarinet performance. The recipient is Aria Slade. Our next presenter will be Jenny Yakes.
This scholarship is in memory of my brother-in-law, Justin Yakes. Justin was a graduate of O'Connell Falls in 2005. He married his high school sweetheart, Jenny, and they enjoyed 15 years together until he was diagnosed with brain cancer at the age of 33. After a hard 2.5-year fight, Justin died in October of 2022. This scholarship is presented by Jenny to an individual entering the medical field in the hopes that they can help future patients in need. Congratulations to Abigail Hubanks. Please welcome Ken Harder to the stage.
I'd like to add my congratulations to the class of 2023 and wish the best of luck in your futures. Method Vazelka was a longtime volunteer leader at NEW Credit Union, also in the community. And in his honor, the credit union has established a scholarship for each of the high schools in our service area. And so tonight it's my pleasure to present the Oconto Falls Scholarship from NEW Credit Union to Helen Marquardt. The Ann and Pete Steffel family have established a scholarship in memory of Ann's daughter, Joanne Marquardt, have presented scholarship for a number of years in her honor, and the recipient this year is Matthew Kessler. Oconto Falls FFA Alumni and Supporters Organization is a group that supports the agricultural education program and our Oconto Falls FFA. And one of the ways we do that is by the presentation of scholarships to our graduating seniors, those seniors who apply for it, I should say. And this year, we are awarding two $500 scholarships, one to Amber Haynes and one to Matt Kessler. Matt received his scholarship the Sunday afternoon at the FFA Awards Banquet. Okay. And finally, members of the Oconto Falls Board of Education sponsor a scholarship, donate towards a scholarship for a member of the graduating class. A number of years ago, the decision was made that unless there were extenuating circumstances, this Board of Education scholarship would be awarded to the student who is the president of the student council. So on behalf of the rest of the Board of Education members, I would like to thank her for her service and present this scholarship to Ellie Jacobs. Our next presenter is Jennifer Ling.
My name is Jennifer Ling, and I have the privilege of presenting two $1,000 scholarships for women in engineering and STEM. When I attended OFHS, I enjoyed taking many tech ed and STEM classes. My family's teachers, and community support as a girl interested in tech grew to starting a robotics-focused 4-H club in 2009, which continues with tournaments hosted here at the high school, graduating in 2013, and graduating with a bachelor's in electrical engineering in 2017 from Michigan Tech. Tonight's scholarship recipients will both be attending UW-Madison for biology. When asked how engineering and STEM has impacted their life and how their school plans will affect the future as women in a technical field, I got to read some exciting plans of becoming a forensic pathologist and scientific researcher. These two ladies strive to continue the push of women pursuing more STEM careers and following their passions while inspiring others to make a positive difference in the world. Seniors, all of you are about to embark on your next chapter. Continue to challenge yourselves and make your mark. Congratulations to Molly Haynes and Helen Marquardt, and good luck on your schooling and career goals. Next presenting will be Randy and Greg Maloney.
Good evening. My name is Maddie Maloney, and along with me are my parents, Greg and Randy. We are honored to be here with you tonight to present the annual Trent Maloney Memorial Scholarships. At the age of only 9, Trent Gregory Maloney passed away on February 28, 2020, due to complications from cardiac arrest he suffered 5 weeks prior. Trent was a 3rd grade student at O'Connell Falls Elementary, where he enjoyed each day shared with his teachers and friends. What he spoke about most were his friendships and a good game of kickball at recess. Trent was known for his kindness and willingness to lend a helping hand with a smile, which was often followed with his genuine and contagious giggle. Trent enjoyed his Hot Wheels collection, playing baseball with the O'Connell Falls Rec League, and playing basketball with the O'Connell Falls Hoops Club. He had a love for all things sports, but he really had a love for baseball. Trent would often ask if we thought he could play in the MLB. The word that best describes Trent is perseverance. Nothing was out of reach in his eyes, regardless of how difficult it may have been to achieve. We are carrying on Trent's legacy, his perseverance, and his love for baseball through the Trent Maloney Memorial Scholarships. This year's 2023 recipients will each receive a $1,000 scholarship. Ashlyn Allen, Hannah Krajerik, Lily Kurek, Grant Bushy, and Braden Vandermoss.